16 weeks to the top of the Billboard charts.
You are the greatest voice of your generation.
Time to be Whitney Houston.
If you thought Whitney Houston's career was a mess the last few years of her life, well, the Angela Bassett directed biopic debuting on Saturday night on Lifetime shows you just how messy and how bad things can get. What this TV movie is lousy. Now, you'll watch the horror if you want, or if you just can't turn away. But just so we're clear about this, let me tell you what this 2-hour Whitney isn't. For one, it's not about the superstar singer's last years, or her sudden death just before the Grammys in 2012. While it does feel very behind the music, the TV movie mainly focuses on the early years of the passionate and emotionally pugilistic relationship between Houston and her then-husband Bobby Brown.
You're making a mistake.
Go away! Open the door, Whitney!
As is their prerogative, I guess. But between the bedroom makeup and breakup scenes, the drugs, and the behind-the-scenes filming at the filming of The Bodyguard, let's just say it's good that Angela Bassett has her acting gigs on American Horror Story and the upcoming London Has Fallen to fall back on. Because the direction here, well, it's as stiff as the acting and the singing. Now, while Whitney Houston was widely acknowledged as having one of the greatest pop singing voices of all time, you also won't hear any of that here. The movie actually doesn't feature any of her singing because they couldn't get the rights to it, and Houston's family denounced the movie, which actually ends up making them look kind of both controlling and ineffectual, by the way. Instead, we get Grammy nominee Deborah Cox doing her best Whitney for DaCosta to lip sync to. Really, besides the comb-over that actor Mark Rolson has to endure as music mogul Clive Davis, there's actually nothing good about Whitney, except at one point it actually ends. And another part of me is starting to think that maybe Lifetime just doesn't care, or we're just not in on the joke of how bad becoming good their relentless celebrity biopics are. I mean, the most recent one, the slight to razor-thin Aaliyah, the Princess of R&B, snagged an impressive 3.2 million total viewers on November 15th, with 1.7 million of those in the key 18 to 49 demo. Besides how much bigger Whitney was than Aaliyah, and the heavier than usual promotion that Lifetime is putting behind the project, and pushing the star power of Bassett, you just know this mess is going to be a hot mess ratings-wise. And I actually do mean that in the best way. In fact, to leave nothing to risk, Lifetime are basically becoming the Whitney station on Saturday, with a 1-hour Remembering Whitney with her ex Bobby Brown special right after the movie at 10 p.m., and at 11 p.m., Whitney Houston Live Her Greatest Performances special, hosted by former RCA Music Group CEO Clive Davis, the Music Man widely credited as Whitney's would-be Svengali. Long story short, after all that, Whitney the Lifetime movie truly is not the greatest love of all. Do something else on Saturday. I'm Dominic Patten for Deadline Hollywood.